everybody, as you probably know, it's me, Theredmagekro, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we are gonna go back to... Oh god, why is somebody already screaming? Huh? Was that someone screaming? It came from the dining hall. Anyone else out here? I'm just gonna leave whoever was screaming in a little bit of a wait, because I gotta make sure that no one else is out here, because what if Sakura's out here and someone's screaming, you know? Gotta back my girl up. Oh, Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina!
God dang it, Toko!
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
What do you mean she killed her?
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
What do you mean?
You've gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Oh, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze?
You SOB!
Who can't believe they're a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Yeah, okay. I'm back to hating Toko. Dang it! And it was like so close to like me actually liking Toko, and now it's back to me not liking her. And look at my favorite color lamp. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
You totally not adorable, boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Oh,
My beautiful scissors!
oh, it's like cutting and cutting and cutting and dotting myself for who knows how long. Okay then. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. And I always never liked her laugh. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Pretty sure that's about to get Toko killed. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. You sure you're feeling better? Yeah. It really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If you hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. No, so sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Okay, Hiro. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again. Which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Okay, Hina. What was that to the right? I just when I saw something weird there. Hey, Hina. What the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper, and flew off the handle.
That's terrible!
But it's just because she's so awful! It's the most super awful girl
Could
ever!
it be?
Come on, go easy on her. It's probably because of her complicated home life. Forgive and forget, yeah?
I don't want to hear it!
Not a chance! She just pisses me off right now. It's seriously scary when a woman snaps like that. What is that? I feel like that wasn't there prior. Was that always there? I honestly cannot tell. Okay,
That's
I just
terrible.
wanna see.
Could it be?
Okay, so it's Y. Dang it. Oh yeah. For complicated home life? Well, remember what she said? She lived with her dad, her mom, and her other mom. That's true. Wonder what led to her having two moms.
I'm right.
Whatever it was, it must have been serious. A little bit of is to be expected.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't care. That doesn't matter. I can't forgive her. Yeah, no, I get you, Yasuhiro. Okay, let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura.
But
At first, I just tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time to let yourself live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
what the heck?
Without thinking about it, felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right? That's what you were gonna say, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. Just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hero, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. You didn't have to give names, you know.
Damn.
Hurt Hina. Darn you. Leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you?
She's going down the path of Ashura. What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Stop screaming, Hero. Hero, you want to hate someone, hate me. You want to hurt someone, hurt me. Hey, I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why? Somebody save me! Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura!
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Oh, wait! Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. No, don't go. Don't leave me with her. The only ones left were... Hello. There's no point in going somewhere else, right? No, there's always a point in going somewhere else. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier? Doesn't matter anymore. It's always some... Anyway, there's something else I want to talk to you about. Right? I guess I have to speak about that issue first. Then, you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Arrogance? What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. If that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
Anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you.
whew,
Dang it. Oh, I can just move it. Okay. What is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
So,
Where? Just come with me, and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! I hurried up to catch up to her. Also, she blushed, right? I didn't just, think I saw her blush. I'm pretty sure I saw her blush. Oh no. Walked ahead in silence. Silence, I chased her. Eventually, we arrived. Oh, hey. The dressing room. Something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we needed him. I just said that he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has been business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Talk to you or...
Correct.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Okay. I guess. Hello, Alter ego. Hello? Oh, is it just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko fingers glide across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. What is that he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
So,
I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Yeah, what? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. He replied, why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work,
but
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else solve the mystery of this school.
That's right.
The only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. Don't really understand why, but
But still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might just think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between person and a program, right? Yeah.
certainly.
I talked to Alter Ego? I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko! To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend. I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please
I
don't.
wanna believe in myself.
I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
Oh, please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice us. One place.
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without the secret room, or is it the music room? No, I could have sworn the secret room. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
However, just because there's no camera there, doesn't mean there's no danger. No way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. Pick up on any of this, then it's all over. Right.
that's what we have to do.
But, despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Yoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thanks.
So then,
Then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We start packing him up right away. Closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. What do you mean it tickles? Shh, you can't talk right now. I'm gonna move you to another room. Till we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? First off, how do you... We type to talk to him. This is like a complete and utter... Plot hole. Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. Have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden. I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
Secret room, there's a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. There might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the Mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. To be perfectly honest, I am terrified to know
Just
what's
a second.
going on.
Hey,
you know, between Sakura and the others. I'm... Hero, what's going on?
What?
Makoto! What the? Why do you seem so surprised? Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? Acting really strange. I guess he's always acting really strange. Okay, well, gonna go back to my room now. Take her easy, partner. See ya. What the hell is going on? What are you doing? My freaking... I hate you so much. My ears.
Have you reached that certain age?
My obsession. What are you doing? Living. I see. Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. I'll just be there, living, totally calm. The fact that somebody decided that they needed to, like, voice act that, it's really annoying.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Hurry up and go. Make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. So forceful. I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
You're just standing there. Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
Be thorough. I'm counting on you. Head to the secret room. Dang right I do, or else she's gonna kill me. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Yada yada. Found it. This is a network cable, right? We just have to connect Alter Ego. Immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. That should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. I can. I'll see if I can call for help.
So,
Oh, please, just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my
Just
best.
hold tight and put your faith in me. I was about to leave. Decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, I'm gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? We're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. There's no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Did I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. Ah, no! I don't want to be high maintenance! That's not what I meant. I just had more wanting to talk to you about, like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. Don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so...
find some new clue that would likely change the situation. All we can hope for right now. My alter ego.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. Right. That's our only option. We parted ways. Headed back to my room. silence, it's killing me, and I must admit, it's killing me, killing me. I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego. I was way more tired than I realized. Before long at all, I must have just, like, conked out. I had completely dozed off. Ding dong! Huh? Sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Whatever could it be? Hello? Rattle?
Makoto.
Kodo, get out here. Oko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Nina just came to see me. She was white as a ghost. Sounds like something happened. Oh no! What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. Said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Well, hello. Makoto! Kyoko! You know, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window in the rec room door. I hurried to look inside. When I did... Sakura? Is she... unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair, like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door to open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. Could she have been poisoned?
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get in that room. The door's locked, right? If we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to... Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? The door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. We're going to force our way in. I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? And why?
It would seem...
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? There.
In other words...
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rules doesn't apply. And there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. Then that should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait, right here. I don't think we have time at the rec room. Sakura still hasn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. I mean, if she was dead, there's 3 people who see her body, so therefore, the body would have been discovered, and therefore we would have heard the announcement. Yoko didn't reply. Only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom! In the classroom! Oh, God! Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this. Right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on! Please hurry! Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the open window, and started jolting the chair leaning against the door. The chair is pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. The moment I laid my hand on her... No! All I felt was cold death! I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... But we saw her through the window! that counts as a dead body. This should have activated a lot sooner.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What happened? I mean, it has to be poison, right? There's no way that anyone could possibly have taken out Sakura.
Sakura's.
Oh no. Hina.
Dead? She's really dead?
Oh no. I heard Hina talking. My eyes still stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body! We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead? Looking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I stood there motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. After I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre!
Yes.
Oh, that he's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been... Nope, that's wrong voice. Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? You know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say? No. Whoever killed her is not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you! Hiro, Byakuya, Choco! One of you had to have killed Sakura! What?
What?
You're accusing... No. You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything! Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it. Oh! Jeez, man. I forgot Monokuma would be the only one who would be question mark. I was like, who the hell is this? Monokuma, of course. Jeez! I don't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad!
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer!
It's the
That's
murder
right!
file!
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're going to ruin that little face of yours. Why? Why does everyone just call her, like, a bimbo all the time? I don't get it. I really don't. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again? And then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew!
Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. As even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place. I wasn't able to punish her.
wow.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe ya one!
What is this?
You owe them one! Oopsies! Before you get all pissy potty at me! Pissy potty? You better figure out who did it first!
Shing!
'Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one!
I won't forgive
I hate him! I hate this whole thing! Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the Mastermind after all. How could you say that now? Sorry, but I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Hero, was it you? Just the way that I see it is that this is not Jax's, you know, it's not their handiwork. And the only one I figure who would be cowardly enough to do it would probably be Yasuhiro. And I don't like thinking that.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it! Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1. But we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura!
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in them just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't let you to ask all of us in. Just let me.
What?
Hero did it. Hero did it. Hero did it. Everything is pointing to it actually being Hero. He's never this stupid, let's be honest. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Yep, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy and solving math anyway. And you, Hero? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
When it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided!
Calm down.
Know how you feel, you know? But you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. No matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
Enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. And uncover Sakura's killer.
listen to me.
All of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. And you know, I just gotta say, right? You would think that with a smaller cast, that it becomes more likely to figure out who the killer is. But with us spending as much time as we have, and for every single one of us to, like, you know, have gained all this trust, it's very hard for, you know, you to really figure out who actually done it, right? If it's like a lot of people, you know, you can kind of get, like, you know, the gist of it, I feel. But the less and less that you have, it becomes increasingly difficult to, like, figure out exactly who did it, I feel. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments beneath the video. You know, like, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff, you know? I mean, if you want. I'm not gonna force you. But, with that being said, for that, do you think that the investigations become more difficult with more people or less people? I don't know. I mean, I get more people can, like, you know, someone might be able to get out of the place with more people, but in a locked environment like this, I mean, you know, just saying. Well, I better check the Monokuma files before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. Time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. Body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Vomiting of blood?
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. That door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Oh great! It's a locked door murder case! God dang it, Cloud! It's happened in this game and it's happening in her game. Oh, that's fun. Great, okay. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, there was no way in or out till we broke the window. There's like zero escape, right? That's another good game.
In other words,
This is a classic locked room murder! Dang it! Locked room murder? Guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? Right before our very eyes like this.
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime even though some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. The basic approaches including using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. But for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim's body inside. Push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through the gap in the door, or something like that.
however,
In this case, that doesn't seem to fit. No guns or arrows in the school. The door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
Third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
Stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
The fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
In
room?
other words,
That, I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. See, this is a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. And you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. And when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. There are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. Maybe the killer can set up the locked room. If I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. Sakura, nothing else. What are these? Looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's... You recognize it, Tina?
Well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. You gave that candy to Sakura? Found a big box in the warehouse. I really liked them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. Really like them that much.
cause, I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave them to her. Yeah. Tina, no, did you kill her? No, because if she killed her, that's right. Okay, so it can't be her. It can't be her. The reason why it can't be her is because the way that it works is that if the blackened is with people and nobody, I think the blackened doesn't come into like account for when a body is found, right? Is that how it works? I don't know. But I wanted Sakura, that's why I gave it to her. But now they lost all their flavor. You know. Okay. Hold up. No. There we go. Regulations. In the dormitory, mineral. Violence against the 10th master. They're discovered once a participation. The guilty party is not exposed. It doesn't say. I could have sworn that was like a rule, but I guess it's not. I mean, if anything, if for whatever reason, like if the blackened actually had, but even then, she has a blow to her head, so even if Hina did accidentally poison her, somebody had to have like did this part. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. Glass is all red, and these are top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Is that a poison bottle, or something else on the ground near the glass? It's a figure. It's in the palm of my hand. It's A Monokuma figure? Wait. Was it one of these? There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. There are 2 bottles missing, though. Inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how they get those figures inside the bottles?
So,
No different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. Never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will. Okay. Like I'm finally starting to make some sense of things, little by little. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. Monokuma figure we found on the ground. Red shards of glass which probably started out as a bottle. It means Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Why is this open? There are handprints on it. Huh? The locker's open. They're on the inside. Handprint?
why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker. They left the handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
Looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker. They left behind a little something extra. But then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back, before we opened the door. We looked inside the room, right? And the locker was already open. With that being said, like, you could technically... Someone could have been behind the chair.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then... What does this handprint mean? Maybe somebody was stuffed in there?
What the heck?
We already know who did it!
Won't forgive you.
Has to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Let me help you find out more. See, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. When I saw her again, after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? Monokuma file said that she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. Said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. I tried to stop her. By force, even. This never would have happened. I mean, possible not to have regrets, I know. I actually had to ask those 3 to meet with her. She asked them to come to the rec room at noon. Same time and place she ended up dying. It'd be good to confirm what I just heard with the 3 of them directly. I was thinking about, like, the little shogi board here. I think that's shogi, right? No. Othello? No, shogi is the one with, like, that's kind of like checkers and chess with, like, you know, those are, like, somewhat triangular pieces. They're not really triangular, but kind of like monolith looking. And Othello. Oh, I just got a person. I want the game. Yeah, it's Othello. Okay. I was thinking that was something. What is that? Chemical A2. Protozyme. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink. And it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. Still, protein can. Got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff there. So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see? You see what's scattered around the can? The glass! That's right! We broke the glass, but how could that be on top of the glass? Shards of light blue glass. It must be part of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
They aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So,
Can't say for sure yet. Probably going to want to take note of it. Feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Important clue, I'm not so sure how.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. You're bothering everyone just by existing. Shut up. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her here in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. And it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what troll would do what it says and risk being killed by that monster? I mean, he does have a point, honestly. Like, if Sakura asked me to come at the middle of the night, I wouldn't do it. So you didn't go see her. Like, if she said, if it was like with Makoto and Hina and all that different type of noise, okay, maybe, because, you know, she wouldn't really kill somebody in their presence, I don't think! But still, of course not! I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Yakuya says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. I hate you. I hate you so much. Did you find anything?
however,
For Sakura to have been killed. Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. He was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? It must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. But they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. They could have poisoned that, honestly. Could there be anything with the magazines? No. Let's check the door. This door is the only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mounting have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. No evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about this door itself. What about the chair? The chair is something we can definitely look at. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. No evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because of the chair being shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. The killer must have created the locked door from the inside to the outside. Alright. What else could I possibly... What is that? There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It's come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make any sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? $1 o'clock. an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego?
Hey,
Was it?
certainly.
Hey, what about you?
What the heck?
I won't.
Can I just leave now? Oh, do I have to examine? Yeah. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that. That's what killed her. According to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. You can see a trace blood on her lips for sure. And her like, neck is still veiny though. So, what could have caused her to vomit blood? Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. It does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died.
Listen,
Makoto, have you finished your general investigation? Yes. I think so, for the most
so
part.
then,
You should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Is why I've decided you'll go in my place. He decided? He's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people to hear what they have to say. Alright, but this is where we're gonna end it. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this recording. And God, man, Sakura had to die of all people. I mean, it makes sense because, like, Sakura could just, like, rip someone in half. But even then, like, oh, it's so sad. She's my favorite character, I'm pretty sure. Right? Is there anyone I enjoyed more than her? Nope, not at all. Definitely Sakura. 110%. Well, I'll see you all in the next part of our school life murder mystery. Maybe even the trial. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!